Are you tired of watching your bank account dwindle while costs keep rising? What if I told you there's a massive financial opportunity happening right now in July that could put thousands of dollars directly into your pocket every single month? We're talking about the July stimulus wave 2. And if you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or VA benefits, you could be eligible for up to $7,100 in monthly deposits that most people don't even know exist. Before we dive into the details that could change your financial situation forever, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we're constantly updating you on the latest benefit programs and financial opportunities that the government doesn't always advertise. You won't want to miss a single update that could put money back in your pocket. The July stimulus wave 2 isn't just another rumor or wishful thinking. This is a real program that's been quietly rolling out across the United States, targeting specific groups of Americans who have been hit hardest by inflation and rising costs. But here's the catch that has everyone confused: not everyone is automatically enrolled, and the application windows are limited. Are you on the list of eligible recipients? Or are you missing out on thousands of dollars that could be yours? Let's start with Social Security recipients, because this group represents the largest portion of potential beneficiaries. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, disability benefits, or survivor benefits, you might be wondering why your monthly payments haven't increased beyond the standard cost of living adjustments. The July stimulus wave 2 operates differently from your regular Social Security payments. This is additional money that gets deposited separately, and it's designed to help offset the real-world inflation that the standard COLA increases simply can't cover. Have you noticed how your grocery bills have doubled, but your Social Security check barely budged? That's exactly the problem this program is designed to address. The eligibility criteria for Social Security recipients focus on several key factors. First, your current monthly benefit amount plays a crucial role. If you're receiving less than $1,500 per month in Social Security benefits, you're automatically in the priority group for the maximum $7,100 monthly deposit. But don't worry if you're receiving more than that amount, because there are still significant payments available for higher-income Social Security recipients. Your age is another critical factor that determines your eligibility level. Recipients who are 75 years or older qualify for the highest payment tier, which includes the full $7,100 monthly deposit. Those between 65 and 74 years old can receive up to $5,200 per month, while younger disability recipients can qualify for up to $4,800 monthly. But here's what's really interesting: if you're caring for a spouse or dependent who also receives benefits, your household could qualify for combined payments that exceed even these individual amounts. Now let's talk about SSI recipients, because this group often gets overlooked in major benefit programs. But the July stimulus wave 2 specifically includes provisions for supplemental security income recipients. If you're receiving SSI, you already know that the monthly payments are often insufficient to cover basic living expenses, especially with current inflation rates. The stimulus program recognizes this gap and offers some of the most generous payment amounts specifically for SSI recipients. SSI recipients who are living independently can qualify for up to $6,800 per month through this program. Those who are in assisted living situations or receiving additional state benefits can still qualify for up to $4,900 monthly. The key factor for SSI recipients is proving financial hardship, which honestly, if you're on SSI, you've probably already demonstrated. But there are specific documentation requirements that can make or break your application. Have you been struggling to pay for medications, utilities, or basic necessities on your current SSI payment? The application process specifically asks for documentation of these hardships, and having this information ready can significantly speed up your approval process. The program also has special provisions for SSI recipients who are homeless or at risk of becoming homeless, with expedited processing and emergency payment options. Veterans receiving VA benefits represent another major group eligible for these monthly deposits. And frankly, it's about time. If you're receiving VA disability compensation, VA pension benefits, or any other VA-related payments, you could qualify for monthly deposits ranging from $3,200 to $7,100, depending on your disability rating and current financial situation. Veterans with disability ratings of 70% or higher automatically qualify for the maximum monthly payment of $7,100. Those with ratings between 30% and 60% can receive up to $5,500 per month. while veterans with lower ratings or those receiving VA pension benefits can still qualify for up to $3,200 monthly. But here's something most veterans don't realize: if you're receiving both VA benefits and Social Security, you might qualify for payments from both programs simultaneously. The application process varies depending on which benefits you're currently receiving, but there are some universal requirements that apply to everyone. You'll need to provide proof of your current benefit status, which means having your most recent award letter or payment statement readily available. You'll also need to demonstrate financial need, which can be done through bank statements, utility bills, medical expenses, or other documentation showing your monthly expenses exceed your current income. One of the most common questions people ask is whether this money is taxable, and the answer might surprise you. The July Stimulus Wave 2 payments are structured as emergency assistance payments, which means they're generally not considered taxable income. However, if you receive more than $10,000 in total payments throughout the year, you might need to report the excess amount on your tax return. It's always wise to consult with a tax professional if you're unsure about your specific situation. The timing of these payments is crucial information that everyone needs to understand. The July wave represents the second major distribution of the year, with payments going out in 3 separate batches throughout the month. The first batch goes out to priority recipients, which includes those with the highest financial need and longest benefit history. The second batch covers standard eligible recipients, while the third batch includes newly approved applications and appeals. If you applied in June, you could see your first payment as early as July 15th. Applications submitted in July will typically see payments starting in August, but emergency hardship cases can be expedited to receive payment within 10 business days. The key is having all your documentation ready and submitting a complete application the first time. But here's where many people get tripped up. The application isn't automatically generated based on your existing benefits. You have to actively apply for these additional payments, and the deadlines are strict. The application window for the July Stimulus Wave 2 closes on July 31st, and there's no guarantee that there will be additional waves later in the year. Are you starting to see why so many eligible people are missing out on these payments? The government isn't sending out mass mailings or making major announcements about this program. It's operating more like a targeted relief program for those who actively seek it out and meet the eligibility requirements. The verification process typically takes 7 to 14 business days once you submit your complete application. During this time, the administering agency will verify your current benefit status, review your financial documentation, and determine your exact payment amount. Some applicants receive approval within 5 business days, especially if they're in priority categories or have straightforward eligibility. One crucial aspect that many people overlook is that these payments can continue for up to 12 months, depending on your individual circumstances and ongoing eligibility. This isn't just a one-time payment. It's designed to provide sustained financial support for those who need it most. The monthly review process is minimal once you're approved, typically just requiring confirmation that your circumstances haven't significantly changed. If you're wondering whether you should apply even if you're not sure about your eligibility, the answer is absolutely yes. The application process is free, and being denied doesn't affect your current benefits in any way. Many people who thought they wouldn't qualify have been pleasantly surprised to receive approval for substantial monthly payments. The bottom line is this: if you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or VA benefits, you owe it to yourself to apply for the July Stimulus Wave 2 before the deadline passes, with monthly payments up to $7,100. This could be the financial game changer you've been waiting for. Don't let this opportunity slip away because you weren't sure about the process or thought you might not qualify. Remember to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on benefit programs and financial opportunities that can help improve your financial situation. We're constantly monitoring new programs and changes to existing benefits that could put money back in your pocket. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update that could change your financial future.